Buongiorno, it's lemonsineurope, and we are going to Italia. Here we go. Buongiorno! I found
We are on a boat, and we are headed to Venice, which is pretty badass. And Evan, what do you want to say about this?
I still have a British accent, except for that when I was saying that I have a British accent. But yeah, we're in the canals right now, and everything is amazing.
Yes, we are going to Italy today. Venice, Italy, actually. This was a really interesting part of the trip. We only had about 5 hours there. It was a 5-hour drive from Austria. We didn't get to stay there the whole entire time. So we had a 5-hour drive from Austria, 5 hours there. An hour and a half of it was taken up by the performance that we had in the very, very famous cathedral there, which was a really cool experience. And about 4 hours of sightseeing before we would head back. So all in all, it really actually wasn't a lot of time there, and I could have spent a lot more time in Italy. I feel like I would have enjoyed it more then too. While I was in Venice, I didn't get a lot of video, and I didn't get a lot of pictures actually. It felt very rushed. We were only there for a couple hours, so it was very, very rushed actually. But the few videos that I did get was one of them from the tour that we took. We took a small kind of group-sized tour with a very lovely lady who was really, really nice. She was really, really funny too. And she made the more boring parts of Venice, as we got to see before we got to the main square and all the cathedral. She made them very interesting. But we had a tour with her for about an hour, and then we also got to go to a very cool glass factory that makes the very famous Murano glass there in Italy. And I'm very familiar with the glass blowing industry because my Uncle Leonard makes glass, and he gives us Christmas ornaments every year for Christmas. So it's really cool to see somebody else do it other than my uncle. So here are a couple clips from the glass blowing exhibit.
Fused into the composition. For instance, we use cobalt oxide to get the blue. Copper is for the green, but colors and decoration I will explain later into the showroom. Someone of you want to try? It's a joke. It looks easy, but it's really hard. I tried last month for my first time. I looked at my hair. Like that. Now that's not finished. Now we are preparing the picture, decorated on the top. Just give another quantity of the glass, soft glass at the top, and before it becomes solid, you have to stretch it to give the shape and make something different. Now the glass is still soft, but in a while it becomes solid. So as fast as possible, you have to give the shape without mistake. If during the work you make something wrong, we have to throw the glass away. And then no recycled glass. I tell you because there are many places where they use recycled glass. It is very fragile, very bad quality. Even if the piece is handmade, that's not the original Murano glass. Here we are. Massimo doesn't blow the glass, but he makes something just stretching the glass. I think it's gonna make a little animal. Try to guess what? Cat. How do you know? It's a cat. But we have another question. Which cat is that? Is it male or female? Male. Oh, no. Sorry. sorry. And finally, tail. Detail the tail. It is orange just at very high temperature. It's thicker glass, so it takes more time to cool down the temperature to arrive clear after an hour. Here we are.
The church we got to perform in was gorgeous. It was very conservative, so you had to stay covered up from your shoulders, and you had to make sure that your knees were covered, otherwise you would have to buy a cloth to cover yourselves for it. It was really hot that day too, so dressing appropriately wasn't that, I mean, I dress appropriately all the time, but, I mean, I wore a tank top, you had to wear stupid sleeves. It was hot that day. Like I said, stressful. But it was really, really neat in there to experience, and I was very, very lucky to be able to perform there, to say, hey, you know what, I was there. I performed there when I was in Europe, which I feel like this whole trip was about, basically, was like, hey, I was there. I got to perform there. How cool am I? So, yeah. And really, like I said, I did not get a lot of film at all. Not really. After the glass factory, it was pretty much just sightseeing, figuring out what we wanted for souvenirs, which I got a sweatshirt that says Université Venezia on it. And then eating. It was very stressful in Venice, I'm not gonna lie, because you didn't have a lot of time to see and do what you wanted to do. I didn't get to go on a gondola ride. I was very upset. And I didn't get to have gelato. I was upset. I need to go back to Italy. I just need to go back and stay more than 5 hours there. So to make up for the lack of film that I took, I will give you my best shots of my Italy tour right now as far as my pictures go. These last few clips are from the bus ride home, which, from being hot and stressed all day, it was very crazy with everybody. So here's a couple clips of our sleeping friends and some crazy hat friends, and then there's Gage. Hi, Gage. Shout out to you. You were crazy and you made me laugh, so thank you. And so here you go. Here's those clips now.
You are racist. I will trap you. And I will rape you.
So I apologize for the very short video this time. I'm sorry, didn't get a lot there. But I hope to go back to Italy someday. I hope to go to Rome or Milan, somewhere very cool, and hopefully back to Venice again, where I can actually experience the things that I wanted to experience. So, hope you enjoyed this little update for you. I'm sorry it wasn't very long, and the next country is Germany. Oh, the last one. Oh. Well, anyway, don't be sad. Don't be sad. No, no. I will try and keep you updated with my life as far as Europe goes. And, yeah. So, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Oh, ciao, as they say in Italy. Ciao. Hi.